world order.
This is fucking stupid!
Come on! Take your shirt off! Take your shirt off! Take your shirt off! Take your shirt off! I just care about money. I just can't help it. I need money.
Wanna face the truth, Piggy? First the consequence!
Ah! Expandong asks, what is the middle ground between a sequel doing too much and not enough? He says Splatoon 2 is pretty much Splatoon 1.5. You say Resident Evil 8 may as well not be Resident Evil for what you've seen. Well, here's the thing. Splatoon 2, pretty much from what I saw, and I could be wrong, I didn't play it, but this is only from what I saw. Splatoon 2 was the same exact game as Splatoon. Were there balance changes? Yes. Were there a few new weapons? Yes. But was it the same exact model where it was a map that rotated? You could only play one particular map during certain peak hours because they wanted to basically extend the length of a game that was bare bones? Yes, it was exactly the same. Was any of the gameplay elements really changed around? No. Was there a new game mode? Sure, but it really didn't feel like a genuine sequel at all. I mean, just take a look at how fast it was released after Splatoon 1. What was it, 2.5 years or something like that? There was no real development time there for that game. That game was 100% a rushed-out expansion, okay? That's not a sequel. That's not allowed, in my opinion. Like, I feel I don't think that should be allowed as a sequel or be called a sequel. It's being dishonest to the audience. I'm not playing it. I wasn't going to run out and spend $60 and then spend all weekend playing this game that I know was going to fizzle out within a session. I know it was, because that's exactly what happened with Splatoon 1, all right? I knew it, and that's the thing. This is the sequel. It's the same. We already know what it is. No one cared about the first game outside of hardcore fanboys of Nintendo, and no one's going to care about this one. Now, Resident Evil 8, alright? Here's the thing. The reason I'm saying I don't think it looks like Resident Evil is because it has fucking vampires that have never been in Resident Evil before. It apparently is going to take place in a village, and nothing there seems to have the atmosphere of Resident Evil. It looks like a completely different game. Like it should be from a different franchise, from what I can see. Now, I could be wrong, because here's the thing. I kind of got that same vibe from the Resident Evil 7 teaser that we played before the game came out. When you actually played Resident Evil 7, you find out only the first 2 to 3 hours are like that, and the rest of the game becomes way more like classic Resident Evil, and therefore, the game's good, you see? So, for me, a sequel should obviously have some attachments to the previous games in the series, or why would it even be called a sequel? You know what I mean? At the same time, it shouldn't be the same exact game. Is there an exact ratio? No. It's going to be subjective. And of course, for me, there might be one game that's a sequel that I like more than another. I'm not going to sit here and quantify it. Here, let me get out my mathematical ratios. Let me break down a nice fucking, you know, algebraic algorithm for you of how much percentile of this needs to be new and old. That's ridiculous. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying, it's pretty obvious to tell when there's a game where they actually put in effort for a sequel and there's a game where they put in almost no effort because all they wanted to do was dial it in, or I should say, phone it in, and not really make a sequel at all. They just wanted to make an expansion to the original game and call it a sequel to make money. Also, there's a difference when someone is using the name of an established franchise to get people to buy something that's not actually the same game.
nobody ever.
Watch my Twitch stream.
Maybe it's because I'm a big, fat, ugly bastard with a microscopic penis.
Listen, you son of a bitch. What the fuck's your problem? You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead. You have fucking crossed the line. Get that through your goddamn fucking head. Stop pushing your shit. You're the people that have fucked me over and gang raped the shit out of them. So stop shooting your mouth off claiming I'm the enemy. You got that, you goddamn son of a bitch?